compensation or opposite change, addition review. Grab your whiteboard or your notebook and let's get ready to do some great review work. Remember, the goal of compensation is to make the problems easier. We do that by adding partners to get to the next 10 or the next 100. Remember, we like to add zeros, so we make one of the answers be a 0. You learned this really well in first grade by doing 9 plus 6 and adding a 1 to the 9 and subtracting the 1 from the 6. So it became 10 plus 5. Remember, in addition, we have to do the opposite. Because if we're going to add to one number, it has to come from the other number. So I'm going to look at this problem, and the closest number to the 0 is 39. So I'm going to add a 1 to 39, which means I am going to subtract a 1 from 47 because the 1 has to come from somewhere. So 47 minus 1 equals 46. 39 plus 1 equals 40. Notice I have a 0, so it's super easy to add. 86. The goal is to make it easier. If we're compensating and doing something really hard, don't do it. We'll make a mistake. All right, 79 plus 57. Again, I have a 9, so I'm going to add 1 to 79, and I'm going to take the 1 from the 57. I can't just add something unless I get rid of something. 79 plus 1 equals 80. 57 minus 1 equals 56. 80 plus 50 equals 136. Now that one was a little bit harder because notice I'm in the hundreds, so I could have added my partner to 100, which actually would have been easier. 69 plus 85, notice I'm in my hundreds, so instead of going to the next 10, I'm going to go to the next 100. So I'm going to add 85's partner, which is 15. But if I add 15, I have to subtract a 15. 69 minus 15 is 54. 85 plus 15 is 100. So 54 plus 100 equals 154. Notice I have the same problem here 4 different times. We're going to do it 4 different ways. The first time, I'm going to add 2 and subtract 2. So I have 83 and 90. So 90 plus 80 is 170 and the 3. That's one way I could solve it. Now I could also add 5 to 85 and subtract 5. Usually I pick the closest one because then my addition and subtraction is easier. 85 plus 5 is 90. 88 subtract 5 is 83. 90 plus 83 is 173. Great job. Now let's go to the big benchmark. So let's add partners to 100. I'm going to add 15 to 85 because that equals 100. So I will subtract 15. 85 plus 15 equals 100. 88 minus 15 equals 73. Notice all my answers should be exactly the same because it's the same problem. This time I'm going to add 12 because 88 plus 12 equals 100. So I'm going to subtract 12 and get 173. 100 plus 73 equals 173. All right, let's do it again with this problem. 79 plus 68. I'm going to add 1, and I'm going to subtract 1. 79 plus 1 equals 80. 68 minus 1 equals 67. Equals 147. This time I'm going to do something a little bit different. I say we do the opposite. This works really well. I can add 1 to this number, and I can add 2 to that number. So I have 80 and 70. But 150 isn't my answer. Remember, I have to do the opposite. I can't just add things unless I get rid of them. So now that I have 150, since I added 3, I need to subtract 3. This is called rounding and adjusting because I'm going to round them both up by adding the partners, but then I have to fix it by subtracting it. Let's add a partner to 100 here. So 21 equals 100 minus, or sorry, let's do this one's partner to 100. No, sorry, let's go back to minus 21. So I'm going to do the opposite thing and get 47 for 147. I got a little confused because here I'm going to add both partners. So that equals 100. This equals 100. So I get 200. But remember, I can't just add things. It will change my answer because 79 plus 68 is not 200. So now I have to subtract everything that I added, which is 53. If you know your partners, you know it's 147. Great. Let's try it with 3-digit numbers. So I'm going to add 31 because that will get me to my hundreds, and subtract 31. Now, anytime I'm going in my hundreds, I do want to go to hundreds. So 257 minus 31 equals 226. So my answer equals 426. Now let's suppose you don't know your partners to 100. Let's do it this way. 169 plus 1 equals 170. Since I added 1, I'm going to subtract 1 and get 256. Well, kids, that's not any easier. So I'm going to double compensate or compensate again by adding 70's partner, which is 200. But if I add 30, I have to subtract 30 and get 226. So you can do it a step at a time, but don't stop here because that's still hard. And let's do this one 2 different ways. So again, this is closer to the next 10. So let's add 1 and subtract 1. So 479 plus 1 equals 480. 485 minus 1 is 484. Well, that's not really totally easier. So let's add 80's partner, which is 20, and then do the opposite change, which is subtracting 20. 500 plus 464. So my answer is 964. Now, if you know your partners to the next 100, you know the partner is 21. So I can just add and subtract 21. We know that's 500 and 464. for an answer of 964. Great job. Keep practicing. Compensation is a lot of fun, and it's nice to be able to get zeros. Just be careful that on addition, you do the opposite. You can't add something without taking it away.